Hi Malibu, thanks for popping by. That's Lincoln there, that statue. Who would want Lincoln? I think it's in memory of Scottish American soldiers. Check out the dude that's looking up to him. Can you see any ghosts? I can't see any, like... That'd be cool. Don't look back into the sun. Now you know that your time has come. And you thought it would never come for you. There's a bunch of folk coming up now. Probably move away. The Lord, this plot of ground given by the Lord Provost and Town Council of Edinburgh to Wallace Bruce, US Consul, as a burial place for Scottish soldiers of the American Civil War, 1861 to 5. And this is unveiled 21st of August 1893. Okay.
This is where he's buried. A lot of things I like telling lies, so I will tell you when actually lies. In fact, sometimes I'll tell you something and I'll ask you if it's true or a lie, and I'll tell you the truth. If you think it's a lie, you just shout a lie.
High tag. No, I was smoking.
This is actually a memorial. Memorial to Scottish soldiers who died in the American Civil War. It's quite a long. We have these subsistence farms, which are crofters in the North Highlands and the Lowlands. The landlord would do us to get more money for the great sheep. The landman back rolled up to the revolution. Then they heard the French bombs storm one evenings and thousands of most of the sides of the Union, some of the sides of the Confederates, to be honest, they didn't really have a horse in that race. They weren't going for ideological reasons, they were going for the land. This is the only memorial to soldiers who died in the American Civil War outside the United States, which I think means it's quite an important piece as well. There are also 3 statues of Abraham Lincoln that kind of follow this format, with him up the top holding the Emancipation Proclamation and an emancipated slave underneath him. One in Baltimore, there's another one in Boston as well. one in Baltimore just started getting talked about an awful lot, and like things that have been happening in the States over the last few months about whether or not this is how we want to remember the people who were enslaved. Edinburgh statue so far has not joined the conversation at all, but I think that's because it probably exists as well. It's tucked away in a graveyard, not many people know it's here. But regardless of any of that, I think it is quite important we do have a memorial here in Scotland. So I do quite like it as well. Next thing I want to talk about is this. Obviously, this is the Scottish Political Martyrs Memorial. That is not something you can say when you've had 3 minutes, and I can tell you that because I've done this tour in a very unprofessional manner 7 times. The Scottish Political Martyrs Memorial is here to remember those men that fought and died for their beliefs. I want to tell you about one of them. His name is Thomas Muir. Thomas Muir was a member of an organisation called Friends of the People. The Friends of the People believed that every man would be one couple of people.
I was listening to the dude doing the touring. This bit's all overgrown in here. Who's buried in the big round thing? I was listening to the dude who was talking about Lincoln and stuff. I didn't want to gate crash their tour.
Isn't it right? When we go abroad, we like to fight. Yes, you involved in a big old fight. America was having some trouble with the Brits at the time. He gets into the war of American independence. He was arrested again. Sent to prison. Across the ocean. He stay in Spain? No, he went to France just in time for the revolution. What a holiday he was having. Fighting the French Revolution, he got shot in the face. He lost both of his eyes to survive. Always wear the snow.
No, I'm not wearing one. I'm not wearing a mask. I just stood in a big hole just as I said that. I was like, what? That was the guy was talking about historical stuff. But he was talking about the Lincoln thing as well. That's who he was talking about, this Thomas Muir guy. Oh, that other one, the big round one, is David Hume. And this one is Thomas Muir. Yeah, in memory of Thomas Muir. That David Hume one, it's in a Monty Python song, the Philosopher's Song. David Hume could out-consume Liechtenstein. I don't know. I can't remember the rest of it. If not, you caught a ghost. There's always this idea that you only seem to see ghosts at night and stuff. He says that's the only sort of tribute to Lincoln or something outside the US or the Civil War deaths. Masks aren't required, just in shops and stuff. Not really outdoors. You see a lot of folk wearing them, but you don't have to wear them outdoors. It's a sunny day, so let's go where we're happy. And I'll meet you at the cemetery gates. Yeah. Well, look at that thing. That's weird when you're walking about and some tour people just appear. You feel like you're unwelcome and you have to go away. I was right at that statue and just a big group of them came up. So I just listened for a wee while. He was talking about, because they like the whole Black Lives Matter thing, and they were talking about replacing statues. He was talking about whether that one had been mentioned, but he says, oh, it's hidden away in a cemetery. Like, it had like Abraham Lincoln, and it was obviously a black guy was like reaching up to him. But I mean, black guy looked like, in the statue, he looked like he had like massive lips. It looks like smoke. I was smoking when I got here. They don't care if you listen. Triangle inside a circle symbolism. It's triangle inside a circle symbolism there. Yeah, it's like totally in your face, eh? It's like here's a triangle in a hand. I'm not making a habit of actually like doing live streams for cemeteries. I just wanted to show you this one because it had like Abraham Lincoln statue in it, which was kind of odd, like, you know, to be tucked away. To be tucked away in some Edinburgh cemetery, a statue of Abraham Lincoln. I think that building there is like used by the government now, that one, that old building there. Oh, I banged my blooming ankle off a slab. It's there. Groveling position. I don't actually even think this place is that big, this cemetery. Really old though. It's a sunny day, so let's go where we're happy. And I'll meet you at the cemetery gates. Don't look back into the sun. Now you know that your time has come. And you thought it would never come for you. Yeah, look at this. This place seems to be like 1700 odd. Whereas there was older ones at that Greyfriars place. Obelisk. No, what does it mean? It's not some phallic symbol, is it? Phallic worship, yeah. I kind of thought that, but it must be a robot's penis because it's like cubed. It's a Tetris block. Tetris cock. Yeah. Seems to be flat on top. Oh, I'll go down. I never went down this way. That plaque must have fallen off there. There's nothing there. So what is it when it's got like a big dome thing? Just the same thing? Not that one, but the ones you see like in other statues like in London and stuff. There's a big dome on the top of it. It looks quite newish, but it's not. It must have been replaced. The clouds look amazing. Pardon me. Not standing up, shaking his hand like equals. Yeah, that's true. That would have made more sense, eh? Look at this wee one, that's tiny. It could be covered. Oh no, oh, it's a triangle one. I don't know if this place has a closing time. I think it'd be like, if it did, it'd be like 7 o'clock or something. There's people sitting up there at that building up there, on the top. David Hume could outconsume Socrates and Hegel. This one's quite spooky looking, eh? I wish I could be like David Watts. Yes, I wish I could be like David Watts. Wish I could be like. Wish I could be like. I can hardly read that anymore. Looks like the Jakey's hang about in here. Scratch cards, McDonald's, chocolate. $18.62. That's quite short and sweet, that one. In memory of Primrose Watson, who died at Trinent, 20th of January 1866, and that's all it says. All the rest of it's blank. I'm not sure if you can get out this way. There was people coming round here. Coming round this way. What's this one? 1879. $17.73. Don't look back into the sun. Now you know that your time has come, and you thought that it'd never come for you. Right, let's get back out of this bit here. Here's another obelisk one. It's the wee one. Well, compared to the other one.
Ja, das cemetery that is close to the Waterloo station.
Very cool, Brian. I've been watching a little in between doing stuff. Yeah, this is near Waterloo Place, near Princess Street in Edinburgh. It's not that far from Princess Street. A few minutes. Oh, there's not one of the tour. That's not a different tour. That's somebody else talking. I guess they'll just pop in here, all the tours. It's like one of their stops. Like, I like that grave thing there. If you can have a favourite grave type thing. One there that's covered in metal. Looks like spooky looking. Right, I'm going to head back up this way, but there's like some tour folk going on, so might be able to hear them, but I'll try not to film them. That's the David Hume grave there. It's quite cool listening to the tour folk. Like, you're not paying for it, but you're like listening to it. Goldsmith, 1797. Have you been to the Scott Monument? Yeah. Not been for years. Seems to be closed at the moment. That woman was talking about I think, grave robbing. Something about the resurrectionists. I wish I could have just recorded their talking for the tour thing. That's Calton Hill over there. I've never really went up to the thing on Calton Hill. Maybe we could do that sometime. So that one there is David Hume. And that one there, the memory of Scottish American soldiers who fought in the Civil War, it says. Oh yeah, it says Emancipation on the front, and then on the back it says Union. I'm going to film the other statue's face again. What does that say there? So I'm going to film the statues. Oh look, he's not got any shoes on either. Please, Mr. Lincoln. Yes. He's got a Bible as well. I'm not sure if that's a walking stick, that thing, yeah. Oh, it says something there, suffrage on that bit. You get a good view for here. That's got stars and stripes on it there, the plaque. What's he got? He's got some bit of paper. Some important document in his hand. Oh no, the poles was the end of the flagpole, that's what it was. Yeah. Don't look back into the sun. Now you know that your time has come. And you thought it would never come for you. Education is the other thing. Union, education, emancipation, suffrage. I've got to move again for the tour thing. So I'll just have a look over this other side here, this wee bit over here, and then that'll be it. So this. The fuck? Marion Laurie Sutherland lost her leg and buried it here 23 years before her own death. What's that? Oh yeah. It says she buried her leg here first. Right. I wonder if that's in this. It's got a gravestone. Mary Sutherland's leg. Yeah. Imagine if it's in a different grave, like next to her. The entrance to the small orphan section is on Calton Road. Is that in there? In 1816, a road was built through the burial ground, cutting it in two. The bodies and gravestones disturbed by the road were taken to New Calton burial ground. So I don't know if that means there's another section. I don't know if she's buried next to her leg. I imagine that'd be a bit expensive to have like two burials. I guess. I don't know. That's quite a recent couple there. That one, 1981. That other one. Okay. Yeah, there's that one I saw earlier in there. Rob T. Byrne. It was quite a big grave thing. Man, I bet if you just sat here for a few hours, a tour would just come up and like stand next to you. If I wasn't filming, I would just sit, stay sitting there and listen to them. You can't help it. If someone approaches you, it's not like you're following a tour around or something. Following them around to get like cheap information, get information for free, historical info. That's twice I was there and like a tour just turned up, like a group of folk. You feel like kind of like you should move. Perfumer. Another one, it said goldsmith. You must pay for history. Yeah. That looks quite nice, eh? There's one or two seem to have graves seem to have like, I don't know, a fern or some sort of plant. Oh, it's going to get dark. The ghosts are going to come out. I wonder what that other entrance is that it was talking about. This place. How the heck does a perfumer afford a mausoleum like that? I don't know, I must have. Maybe it was just, just the rich bought it and it was like an expensive thing at the time, I don't know. Maybe he made like, absolutely loads of it. that's my guess is. I could see how he could get rich back then. David Nibbit. There's not that many sort of symbols in this cemetery, like. Just here and there. It's not as much as what, like, say, Greyfriars or some other ones I've seen. I'm in the wrong profession. Yep. I don't even know, does that job just still exist? I'm a perfumer. Oh, look at that. See, that's got some sort of, is it some sort of plant or something? I forgot what it's called. you know, maybe it's like that thing where you see, like, you know, Olympians in Greece, they'd wear it on their head kind of thing. Oh, there's a big bunch of folk going down. I thought it was just one person. Stay that, but yeah, it looks similar. Yeah. Look at all these gravestones just lying there, getting stoned. Some of them are really hard to read. There's lots of folk down there, here and there. Is it alright to film folk if they're far away? What's the rules? Those all gravestones, yeah, it was all gravestones. Because they'll fall over and stuff, eh? Because they're like old, they get old and they fall over. I need somebody to lift them up. You hear about cases in some cemeteries, like guys are paid to go around and, you know, give the gravestones a wee kick to check if they're going to fall and like knock them down, because as a precaution in case like they could fall on, the gravestone could fall on a kid or something. So they have to like check them. I don't know what that bit there was that said, the entrance to the small orphan section is on Calton Road. Alright, so that's... So this is like Waterloo Place or something, so it must be further down or something. Anyway, I'll have another quick look, see if I can see another way through it, and then I'll just go. Pretty much filmed everything. They were the three main things. Look, there's like the Lincoln thing, David Hume thing, and this obelisk thing here. which was Thomas Muir. I wonder who it is that? No, it's not through this way. Maybe I'll look it up and I can come back another time, I guess. Not to this bit, but if there is another wee bit. Yeah. Yeah, Google to them. I don't know if one was like a philanthropist or something, you know. Actually, David Hume, I think, is a philosopher. Because that's what I was saying, he's in the Monty Python song. David Hume could outconsume. Didn't say. And Liechtenstein was a drunken swine, I drink, therefore I am. David Hume could outconsume. So he's definitely like a philosopher. I'm just wondering what he meant about the other section of the thing, but clearly you can't get to it for here, you have to access it for the Calton Road, so yeah, I'll just leave it just now. Don't know if it's further up the road or what. But I'll end the stream thing for this one. I have to Google. Who's a... Thanks, that's okay. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, I don't know why they had that statue, why it's like, I mean, it's a tribute to those Scots who fought in the Civil War, so why did they have to put like a black guy, why did they even need to put a black guy in the statue, apart from the fact that he's like reaching up to him with, you know, obviously because that's what Lincoln was known for, but wouldn't it just made sense to have like Lincoln and, I don't know, have a couple of Scottish soldiers standing in front, like, you know, beside him or whatever, I don't know. Looks quite controversial, the statue's face. Did Scots go there to fight for the war specifically? I think so, it seems to say that. I'll have a quick last look to see what it actually says, but it's getting dark to read stuff now. That looks freaky there, that wee. I always think it's like a crypt, eh? So I wonder if that's what they call it. Oh, it's kind of hard to read. It says, as a burial place for Scottish soldiers of the American Civil War. I should say, come here to fight. Yeah, I filmed the other writing on it earlier. It's kind of hard to read it now. The guy's got like a Bible and he's got a flag and a sort of wreath. Yeah. Yeah, I should go up there at Calton Hill. I've never actually really went up there. You know, driven up there in cars and stuff, but I don't know what parts you can go in or what. I mean, you can go in that sort of good, the main bit at the top there, I think, but I should check that out sometime. How long is that? Just over an hour it's been on. It's getting dark in here. Oh, what's that on that one? Oh, it's a wee angel. There's not too much sort of symbolism in this cemetery. See, there's that sort of fern hang. Look, they're not really connected on that one. See, we cross over. Even the Scottish love them some Abe Lincoln. Yeah, because he was a vampire hunter as well, I think, eh? They've done a documentary about that Abe Lincoln vampire hunter. So, they've done quite a lot, didn't they? Yeah, some of the view is quite nice, like. But see up there at Calton Hill, you'd probably get a good view up there. I used to go up the Scott Monument sometimes when I was younger. But I've never really had any reason to go back up it since. You know, it's just one of the things you done when you're like a teenager or that. For something to do in the city. What are you laughing at? I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, just check out that Calton Hill sometime. Oh yeah, the vampire hunter, yeah. So he did a lot, didn't he? Freed the slaves, hunted vampires. I saw a documentary about that. Vampire hunter, Abe Lincoln. Yeah, it's getting darker now. I don't know if this place is maybe haunted. You would think so, eh? Most of it applies to, just applies to any old graveyards. Doesn't it even have a time thing as to when it's open? So I guess it's open all the time. I wonder if the ghost hunter tours come down here, come to this place. Damn overachievers. What's that? Is it there? Old Calton. That's a list of some of the folk, well, name of celebrities. David Hume, David Allen, William Wood, actor, Daniel Stewart, Professor John Playfair, Archibald Constable, publisher, Thomas Reed, a horologist, whatever that is, William Blackwood, founder of Blackwood's magazine, Charles Mackay, Thomas Hamilton, who was the architect of the Edinburgh Royal High School, which is a building just to the left, just up here, further up. Reverend Principal Candace D.D. Lord Gifford, James Lumsden, Scottish vocalist. Scottish American Soldiers Memorial with statue of Abraham Lincoln. It says that in rewriting at the bottom.
Yeah, it's lovely.
We'll try to get it into the people.
Yeah.
See, that's the building next to it that you can see. Well, not the old one. Well, there's the old one at the back you could see, but this is like a government building now, this one. I think this is, yeah, this was the high school that I mentioned, Old Royal High School or whatever, but like, I'm not sure what that exact bit there is, but I guess it's part of the whole government building. I mean, obviously it's not, you know, the Parliament building somewhere else, but I think like the government uses this building as well. I just wanted to make sure as to what it was. Yeah. Oh, St Andrew's House, yeah. Oh, 1939. It remains to this day a bustling centre of government, so it's always... Okay, so it's always been some government building. St Andrews. I wonder if there's like security and shit. Maybe I shouldn't be down here. We'll just walk through this bit. It just says the Scottish Government, like. The Scottish Government. Government building. I thought that was what they called the Old Royal High School or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, huge. Splendid Art Deco staircases, it says. That's what the wee staircases was there. Where it's all lit up. Charming porthole windows, splendid Art Deco staircases, leather-filled conference rooms with mechanical room dividers, walnut wall panelling in what was the Secretary of State's office, supposedly from a tree planted by Mary Queen of Scots. Scottish ministers make the short journey from here to the Scottish Parliament. Yeah, it says here. The old typing pool was staffed by women. One St Andrew's House employee recalls, some women sellotaped brown paper around the outside of their desks to preserve their modesty and prevent drafts. Oh, they must have put paper bag at the front bit there. Yeah, so maybe they do a lot, like politicians do work there, and then they just, if they need to go up to the Parliament, they go up there. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's a government building anyway. I just thought I'd show it because it was next to the cemetery there. So we'll go up there another time, right? Up Calton Hill. Hide your legs, ladies. I thought I'd flashed my legs there. I thought you were commenting. I've got shorts on. Because I was up handing my bike into a shop, so I had shorts on. Various security measures are in operation at this location. Is that still part? That's still part of the same building there. Governor's House. Scottish Fiscal Commission. Governor's House. Stay away, there's someone at the gates, lurking around at the gates. You're brave wearing shorts. It's too cold here today. Is it? There's folk going into the cemetery thing there. It's getting dark now. I can film them when it's dark, look. Is that alright? Is that alright if I film silhouettes? Fall is coming fast. So I'm probably just going to walk to the end of this street here, and then I'll probably end the stream thing there, because this is taking you up to like Princess Street, and you just see all the traffic lights and stuff, and the hotel at the foot of the bridges which leads onto Princess Street. See, that's all the cemetery, part of the cemetery wall there, up where I was. I've got an idea where you can access the other bit of the cemetery thing it was talking about, but it's like, it's a wee distance. It's away on the other side of it. So I'll just do it another time. Watch out for ghouls, people. There's a nice tartan carpet, like tartan hallway. Yeah, I think it's doing that way I have to go. Yeah, to get to that other bit. So I'll just do that another day. It's getting dark anyway. have to get on a bus and put my mask on. Head home. Well, it's just a bandana thing I wear. Yeah, so I'm just going to end near here because it gets kind of busy with people. Okay, so I'm just going to end here. Thanks for listening.